For updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akerijola joins us. Good morning, Aaron. How are you today?
I'm very good. Fantastic weekend. Good morning to you, Doctor. Good morning to you, Rufa.
I mean, so you're casually very triumphant this morning because Arsenal made a boo-boo over the weekend, and
I don't want to do the I told you so.
I
don't want to give you. I don't want to give you the I told you.
You just did.
Must be just bloody lucky.
Not bloody lucky. When you have winning in your DNA, winning is a spirit. It's a mentality,
Aaron,
more than a manifestation.
Aaron, if you want to tell me about a man that has winning in his DNA, I'll give kudos to Xabi Alonso. That's what they call winning.
We'll talk about it. Okay, let's get it started with.
Let's
get it started with the Arsenal. And yesterday, kind of an anticlimax, talking about the weekend, as former Arsenal coach Unai Emery and his charges, just literally at the Emirates, ripped apart Arsenal and actually dealt us deadly blow. But this man, talking about what he has done, Ole Watkins this season, 19 goals, 10 assists, and you look at the table right now, they are actually fourth on the table. Arsenal have actually dropped down to second, and this was the nail in the coffin in what was a bad day for Arsenal, a bad second half, because Arsenal literally dominated the first half. Away from that, also, speaking about this particular title race, Liverpool themselves actually didn't know what hit them, as Ibere Chieze, because he has a Nigerian name but doesn't think he should play for Nigeria, actually dealt Jurgen Klopp's farewell tour a huge blow, as once again Liverpool failed to convert their numerous chances they created on the day. And when you look at it right now, they've got Fulham, West Ham United, Tottenham Hotspur, Aston Villa, and they end the season with Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they're still trailing Atalanta in the Europa League, which they play the return leg on Thursday. So their season is unraveling. That particular farewell tour is looking like it's going up in flames. As a matter of fact, Crystal Palace hadn't won a game in a very long time since the new coach had actually come in. Just won. And when you look at the title race at the moment, Manchester City do have 73 points, first on the table, top of the totem pole, while Arsenal and Liverpool are now the chasing pack with 71 points apiece, goal difference separating Arsenal and Liverpool at the moment. Like milk, it will always rise to the top, ultimately. That is how it looks like. With 6 games to go, both teams know that they do have their work cut out for them. More importantly, for Arsenal, because they still have to play Manchester United, they still have to play Tottenham Hotspur, they still have to play Chelsea, all in the running for the title. I don't know, I wish them all the best, but at the moment, they would have to play catch-up. And they are hoping that they can actually bounce back from this. Now, talking about winners, yes, you mentioned it. And I must say kudos to Xabi Alonso on his charges. Excuse me. As they won their very first Bundesliga title, they've actually come second 5 times. Thank you very much. They've actually come second 5 times. And when you look at it, with 5 more games to go, they can do the unbeaten. And not just that alone, they're still in the Europa League and they're in the finals of the DFB Pokal. That was Xabi Alonso celebrating with the Leverkusen players yesterday. And I'm happy for them because Bayern Munich had a firm grip. And this time around, they didn't just win it, they won it in style. But more importantly, if we're to press it further, it was an opportunity for Nigerians to also revel in this, because you can actually see the dominance of Bayern Munich since 2013. They have been winning it up to 2023. But in 2024, one man had to say, a former Bayern Munich man. But the Africans on display, the likes of Victor Boniface and Nathan Teller, all celebrated. Let's get to enjoy them dancing to Flavor's music. All right, moving it on, and kudos to them. Our Nigerians are actually doing well. We'll be hoping that Victor Boniface will be fully fit when Nigeria needs him in June, because we'll be talking about that in a moment. But let's talk about the Masters and Scotty Scheffler winning his second Masters, or his second green jacket in 3 years. Dominant performance from Scheffler, and at the moment, everyone seems to be asking the question, who can actually usurp him at the moment? World number one, and he's not world number one for no reason. He went there, and in Augusta, he completely dominated. Kudos to Scotty Scheffler. But let's turn our attention to a Nigerian. His name is Tunde Onokoya, a grandmaster in chess, as he wants to actually break the Guinness Book of Record. And he says he can actually do it. And I think that is wrong there. He wants to play for 58 hours without losing, all right, in chess. And he's going to be doing that in Times Square. And we wish him... Huh?
Tunde will do it.
We wish him all the best.
Put my money on it. Tunde will do it.
We wish him all the best. He wants to play for 58 hours without losing a single one. So let's see what happens. We wish him all the best, and we hope he can actually do it there in New York. And finally, the Nigeria Football Federation, tomorrow, we'll be meeting to decide who will become the next coach of the Super Eagles. We have a huge month in June, where World Cup qualifiers will be played against South Africa and Benin Republic. And we need a gaffer for the Super Eagles going into that crucial month.
So for me, I think Tunde will do it because he's been a very inspirational person. If you had tried to go see what he does under the bridge in Oshodi and raising those chess champions, he'll definitely do it. He has the drive, he has the commitment, he has the power. It's been endorsed by many celebrities. I think when, what's his name now? Patrice Evra came here. Yeah. I think he also paid a visit there and all of that. So we're really, rooting for this man. And chess does open a lot of doors. I mean, when you look at the likes of Garry Kasparov in Russia, what the doors chess opened for him, and he went ahead in politics, being a social commentator, you can see it can open a lot of doors, and I'm really confident he's going to do it. As regards to Nigerians out there, I'm happy they're celebrating. Kudos to Boniface, and the team in Leverkusen. I mean, how else can you celebrate a man like Xabi Alonso that played the game so beautifully well?
Yes, it did.
Alonso's passes then in Liverpool and other teams he played for was always telegraphic, and he's brought that same winning mentality here. And the last time any team did this he did 46 matches unbeaten.
Yes, he did 46.
The last time anything did this was Arsenal when they did 49 matches unbeaten. I think that was 03-04 season. And that was the season when you had the Musketeers, you had Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, and the French connection. So I'm really excited for Leverkusen. At least they can break the back of Bayern Munich for a while. For the league, it's not over, it is over. But I'd like to say congratulations to Man City before now. Because when you look at the run of games, there is no how Arsenal will be able to beat Chelsea, Man City, and on that run with Wolves without dropping a point. It's going to be difficult. If you drop those points against Aston Villa, which is supposed to be the easier of the pack, then, but also when you see the run of games, Man City might be able to drop points, but it looks more likely towards Man City. But you never know, it's not over as it's over.
I'm looking forward to Man U.
A part of me.
Okay, Man U, Chelsea.
Yes,
Man U, Chelsea.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham, there's no how you're not going to drop points. A part of me says congratulations, Man City already. I wanted Arsenal to win the league, but congrats, Man City. But hey, football can take your breath away. It's more than life and death, like Bo Shakley says.
Okay. Well, this is football. Anything can happen. Unfortunate run of games for Arsenal. And to all Arsenal supporters, I'd already commiserated with them earlier on when I was speaking to this Hindi. But I mean, it's quite interesting, and that's why it's called the beautiful game of football. Yeah. It's not predictable by any, and we didn't expect it to be predictable in terms of it was going to be a photo finish between or amongst the three: Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. And it's interesting because a number of people thought it was a two-horse race between Arsenal and Liverpool, and then Man City they've now come to do what they know how to do in terms of snatching that trophy. But let me just speak on Tunde Onokoya very quickly because I really admire what he has been able to do with the chess in slums. And I do believe that his attempt to break the world record will do more than just breaking the world record for him. Number one, it's the attention, of course, on Nigeria, and very importantly, the charity where he's looking to raise 1 million chess players in slums, because he himself understood the benefit of such a stimulating, like you've already identified, Rufai, how on the world stage it's helped world leaders in many ways to bring out people out of poverty. So that's his own way of contributing. So we're all behind him. We're standing behind him. I'm hoping him success. But beyond, like I mentioned, it's not just just to make himself feel good. I do think he would also project his charitable works to global stage and also have even more support. So congratulations. I'm looking forward to you breaking that record.
Well, a weekend of congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations first to Scotty Scheffler, winning the Masters second time in 3 years.
Yeah.
But it was also a weekend where we saw, Tiger Woods, who had said, well, if everything is in place, he could still beat Jack Nicklaus' record or meet the record. But it didn't happen that way. It was also a weekend when John Ram was out of contention. But in the case of Scotty Scheffler, what even makes it more impressive was that he could have dropped out of that competition because his wife, Meredith, was expecting to go into labor Saturday or Sunday, and he had said, well, if that happens, he will leave, mid-round to go and be by his wife. So it's a double for him. He's won his second green jacket.
I'm not sure the wife would have consented to that, because that would have been throwing away over about $3 million. But the way this is, it just shows that it's a romantic.
Yeah.
He had said he will be there by the.
Exactly.
But he's going to still become a father.
Yes,
and he has won the Masters.
Wow.
Now, congratulations also to Xavier Alonso, Leverkusen. Leverkusen used to be called Neverkusen.
Yeah.
Now they are Everkusen. At least they've won the trophy, the Bundesliga, and edged out Bayern Munich, even if there are 5 games remaining. Bayern Munich had consistently won the last 11, titles.
Yes.
But here they are, and we have our own Victor Boniface.
Yes, and also Nathan Teller.
There's also a second Nigeria.
Yes, Nathan Teller.
Yes, so it's a victory for Nigeria. And then congratulations also to Tsitsipas. Stefano Tsitsipas won the Monte Carlo, title over the weekend, beating Ruud. So
Casper Ruud,
he will probably go down in history as one of those persons who won the Monte Carlo title 3 times, 4 times, like Thomas Muster, Ian Nastase, but on the whole, there was humiliation for Arsenal over the weekend. I don't think that.
No.
I don't think that she would like that. I don't think Ayo would like that.
It was not humiliation.
That was what happened.
It was humbling.
Fortress Anfield is crumbling.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. They were beaten in the Champions League. They were also humiliated by Aston Villa. Clearly, their worst performance ever. But Umai Emery, took his revenge. He used to be Arsenal coach.
Yes.
And he has done a double over there.
And now he has gone back twice now. He has humiliated
Una is a good coach.
Arsenal
Una has been a very
FC.
good coach.
And as we say, the Premier League is down to the wire. Man City may well win, and that will be historic, because it will be the first team in history to win 4
consecutive
titles consecutively. Will it happen? We'll see. 6 games remaining.
Yes.
Manchester United, we're looking forward to you doing the Lord's work, please. And do not let...
you have shifted.
No.
You have shifted from Arsenal
to... I'm still Arsenal, but Man U now, we have an alliance with them. If they can help us win some
we've actually played them home on the way.
But we can't trust them. So we're doing the calculations. Okay, if you win this one, you minus this one.
We played Manchester United home on the way. So we have the best of
the easier runs.
Easier runs.
There's no how. Honestly, there's no how Arsenal will play a Wolves a Chelsea, a
Man U.
Tottenham,
Man,
and a
yeah.
Man U, and they will not drop points.
They can't
There
win
is no
that.
how. There's no how.
Okay,
There's no how.
well, this
Let's
is
not deceive
football.
ourselves.
Anything
There's
can
no
Look
happen.
at Arsenal, don't worry.
There's no how.
20 years without...
Ayo, I wanted Arsenal to win the league.
Well, we
but
just-
nothing like
Wait
that.
more.
No, we just want Leverkusen, now Leverkusen. Anything can happen. Arsenal fans will remain united, remain solid.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Aaron.